Greetings, my name is V with Marriedoverseas. If you clicked on this video, then this video is for you. I am picking up on a couple of different scenarios. The first one is your man, he just abruptly left with no explanation, nothing. Excuse me. He just abruptly left with no explanation, no nothing. Just, everything was fine. And then he just left. This was coming through in my Aquarius reading, but I decided that I was going to do a separate reading for you because it just keeps coming back. So apparently someone needs to hear something. So this person was never really for you. This person was never really for you. You guys never had an official agreement. And for the situation where he just up and left. And then I'm seeing a situation where you were married and he provided all of your needs financially. And he just said, I'm done. I've met somebody else and I'm not happy here anymore. So bye. They're saying that you do have the finances to get yourself together, to pick yourself up, to do what it is that you need to do to come out on the other side of this. Okay, however, there are some things that you are going to need to be working on in order to clear this energy that he has left you with, feeling sad, depressed, and everything like that. So they're telling me that you need to send the kids to a trusted family member for about a week and just take the time to reset yourself by yourself. If you can afford yourself a retreat, then do so. Okay, no drinking or anything like that, because with a situation like this, it is very fragile and will be very easy for you to get yourself into trouble with certain aspects of habits and going overboard. So it's going to be important for you not to indulge. Okay, I am seeing that someone went straight for the bottle, and this was a part of, this is another scenario I'm picking up on, where this is a part of why the husband left, because you love your bottle. So they're also telling me for one of the scenarios that you have to pick up the pieces, right? You got to pick up the pieces and you have to put everything together, and that's going to be the reason why you're going to want to send the kids off, or the baby, if it's plural, or one. And then if you have none, then it wouldn't be a problem for you just to get up and go, in respects to having time for oneself to recoup. Okay, so take that weekend trip. Go to the spa that you've been thinking about going to. You have the money to do that. I'm seeing that if you were married, you're going to be getting alimony. He doesn't want to pay. Of course, he doesn't want to pay, but he doesn't have a choice because he was the main breadwinner. And then I'm also seeing some of you have multiple homes possibly, or some type of assets. It's the same type of situation that was coming through in my other video. So I'm just going to go a little deeper, and then I'm going to pull some cards. So the cards are already pre-shuffled. I'm just giving them another go here for you. Oh, it's someone else who they were like that. It's over. Like you, the woman or the female energy in the relationship, said, it's over. I don't want to be with you anymore. You gotta go. You're not doing right by me, and I'm done with you. So there's also that group as well. Okay, this is can be really an emotional situation. But for some of you, I see that you kind of had an inclination that he was seeing someone. And then there's some of you who were just like, this motherfucker didn't tell me shit. And he gonna do me like this. And you're upset. You're very emotional about the situation. And understandably so. But they're telling me that you got to hold it together for the children. And people are going to be like, oh, you have so much to be happy about, you know, although the relationship has ended, you need to be happy because he left you with something, or, you know, he ain't just, you know, he stayed with you for how many years and you look mad because he left now. Like, you know, people are not going to always agree or know how to relay certain things in a way. Different strokes for different folks. So someone is possibly going to say something that may offend you. Do not take this personally, because some people are just not even aware of their own psychological habits, that they don't pay any mind to that. They're not aware of their own. So they can't even be aware to be conscious about what they're saying to you, you know? So I'm seeing here that you're feeling like you're to this or you're to that. Like, maybe this person was verbally abusive to you. I'm seeing as well. Like, you know what verbal abuse is. He used to call you all different types of names. And he used to do all different types of things, body shaming you, you know, possibly telling you that you're overweight, or, you know, you need to fix your stomach because after the kids, and, you know, it's just body shaming, terribly body shaming. And what they're telling me is that you have to think positive. This is what they're showing me in the cards. You have to put positive thoughts into motion. Once you put those positive thoughts into motion and you focus on your health and let go of what body changes you yourself have noticed, okay? Let go of the body changes that you yourself have noticed, okay? And pay attention to your health, okay? Because your ancestors, your angels, your people are trying to let you know that you have to focus on your health. And this is what's going to bring you the ultimate happiness, okay? And regardless of whatever you may be feeling, it is time for you to get some rest. It's time for you to rest in your healing space, whatever sacred space that may be for you. It's going to be time for you to take that time and say, you know what, this bastard didn't mean me any well, and I cannot do this anymore. I cannot continue to be in a mental space where I'm allowing for this relationship to go on in my mind. Allowing this relationship to go on. The derbs that he has left, the bits and pieces of body shaming, the bits and pieces of abuse that he has left behind. Do not let this continue on in your mind and hinder you, okay? This is what they're saying. Don't do that, because that is just going to have you end up in the same situation with a different man, and we don't want that. You're too beautiful for that. You're very loving. You are a caretaker. You do everything for the kids. You even keep the home tidy. And I'm also seeing that you have like dinner on the plate and everything. So you are like the ideal housewife. I guess some people would say the ideal do everything, slippers at the door type of deal. But that's his loss, honey. That's his loss, and he's gonna be paying, okay? So there is going to be something for you to do in respects to volunteering. If you have been thinking about volunteering, possibly at an old folks home or possibly at your community church or something like that, this is going to help bring about your life's purpose, and it's going to push you in the direction of where it is that you have been wanting to go for all of this time. Okay, but they are saying that you need to pick up something new, like some volunteer work. You have it here in the cards. Some volunteer work, and it's going to bring about your life's purpose, and it's going to have you feeling anew. So through doing this volunteer work, you are going to find happiness, love, and peace within yourself. Whatever this may look like to you is different for every individual. Okay, now for the ladies who you were like, he gotta go, you have to be cautious of what it is, that you may be asking for next. Okay, they're saying that something is not aligning. Something is not aligning. They're not showing me what it is. That's going to be for you to figure out. But something is not aligning, and you are going to have to take some time for yourself as well and see what it is that is causing you to, maybe this is your second relationship within a short amount of time or something like that, because I'm seeing they're showing me the door is constantly opening and closing with someone new. That's what they just showed me. It's a revolving door, and you just have different men walking in and out. So there's something, possibly issue maybe you had with your father. Maybe your father wasn't around, or if he was around, maybe he didn't take the time to show you how a man is supposed to treat a woman. Okay, I'm not judging anybody or anything like that. I'm just passing along what's coming through. That's the reason that I'm doing this video. I'm going to draw a lot for you ladies, and then I am going to close out. My name is V with Marriedoverseas. Please like the video. And they also just showed me there is like something that has to do with a vehicle. Maybe you possibly got into an argument with him about a car or the car, or like when he left, you realized that he took the car or took something out of your car and put it in his car or something like that. They're saying that that's trivial. I don't know. That's probably only for one person. Okay, so yeah, there's going to be a couple of moving parts. However, the finances are there that he is leaving behind, or that he's not going to have a choice but to leave behind to you. So you are receiving that, and they are showing me that you are going to be surrounded by family. Your children are going to be surrounding you through this time. Even the small children are going to be, they're going to notice something has changed. Like, dad's not here, what's going on? And they're going to notice you being emotional and having a time and things like that. And they are also going to step up and comfort you in the best way that they possibly could, even as children. That is so wonderful and so beautiful. It's just to know that small children are even more compassionate than adults. So your children are definitely going to be there, okay? And they're showing me for the one who was like that he has to go, you are also going to be surrounded by friends. Now, some of your friends may have you drinking, or maybe you like to drink a lot or party, but they just told me like there's a friend who you have who's not really, doesn't mean you any well and wants you to not be successful. That's the best way that I could put it. So you have to figure that out, which friend that is. And don't let yourself get depressed, ladies. You're beautiful. Let go of that body shaming. He didn't deserve you in the first place. And some of you, he never even gave you the official agreement of you guys' relationship. So move forward with strength and move forward fearlessly. Okay? See you in the next one.